Down and shut up.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give me peace.
Why so serious?
You take the blonde and I'll take the one in the trailer.
This is Sparta!
I'll have what she's having.
Welcome to another installment of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
Canada.
So I'm wearing a t-shirt now.
Good. Finally. Look like a human. This week, we're talking about, is it a 1992 classic?
Yeah, okay, classic, uh-huh.
Hey, it's loved by a lot of people and purchased by Disney. We're talking about Sister Act.
Whoa,
Sister
Touchstone,
Act,
man.
not Sister Act
Touchstone.
2.
Years ago.
Not Sister Act 2. Sister Act, the original, the one that started it all.
The one that started it all.
I mean, there's going to be another sequel, right? A third part on Disney Plus, supposedly.
This one started all the nun movies, like Sound of Music.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Most of the people that were nuns in this movie were probably in The Sound of Music.
And Maggie Smith still looked old.
Yeah. Dame,
I don't know, I
Dame Maggie Smith, put some respect on it.
Put some respect. All right. Yeah.
Nuns and
basi-
guns.
Nuns and guns. Nuns and guns.
I keep thinking Kelly and a wine mixer, something like that.
Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. No, but
It's weird. This is the first movie I can remember I can remember her in, and she still always plays old. Like
Maggie
it's weird.
Smith? Yeah, I mean, she always looked that. I mean, even young, I guess she doesn't look old, but she does
I know.
look. She looks like she's easily in her 60s at that point, and that was like 40
Yeah.
years ago. So she's like 135 now.
Yeah, she's 115 years old. 115 years old.
Push right in the chest. But this is not a bad movie. Like I enjoyed
No,
it.
I was actually very upset when you guys said let's do a Sister Act.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. But I enjoyed it. I don't remember it being
It's a good
enjoyable.
movie.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie.
I remember. I guess it being dumb or cheesy, but it was enjoyable. It was the characters were good.
Harvey
Everyone's-
Keitel looked young and swole.
Everyone. The thing about this movie is that
Easy.
they're all nuns, but they all are their own distinct characters. They all have their own character to the movie, and they all bring something. Like Kathy and Jimmy's character, and
Yeah.
or I forgot her name, the quiet redhead.
Yeah.
Then
Wendy.
yeah,
McKenna.
then the gargoyle from Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's what I know her voice from. She's the gargoyle. She's one of the gargoyles with Jason Alexander. Right?
Mary Wicks.
Yeah, she's in it. And then we were just before you got on, Ozzy is we were talking about how the grandma.
How dare you call me bald Ozzy?
It's the same thing. That the grandma from Wedding Singer is in, or the old lady from Wedding Singer, and the grandma like
The
from a bunch of
hip-hop.
movies. The hip hop
Yeah.
granny is in it, right? Real quick, but she's in it.
Yeah.
And it's, but I think the use of, I think the reason why the movie was so good is, of course, you come to the beginning, kind of see that Whoopi's character. What was her name? No, I was gonna say Ida Mae. but
Dolores
that's,
Wilson.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden became Dolores something else, so she became she worked in
Mary
Cartier or
Catherine,
something.
Mary
yeah,
Catherine
the
Gallagher.
cat, yeah.
Well, then she became Mary Catherine Gallagher or something like that, right? But how?
Clarence?
Yeah.
Mary Clarence?
Sister Mary Clarence. Is that
There you go.
Clarence?
Think so?
Something like that.
Yeah,
but,
Mary Clarence.
But at the beginning of the
Systematic
movie,
Clarence. Yeah, that sounds right.
but at the beginning of the movie, like you could see, not really liking her, or her personality isn't, to give back to people or to do anything. And that's like I think one of the things that I like about movies, especially movies like this, it's that redemption, kind of that redemption, but it's like change of heart and find your place in the world. Because she's just a lounge singer, and she's not a bad.
No.
She's a homewrecker. She's a homewrecker.
She's a homewrecker,
No.
though, yeah.
She's a headliner.
In
Man.
the lounge, right?
Whatever.
So she's a lounge singer, sleeping with
I
Harvey
don't know why,
Keitel's.
bro, because it wasn't that good.
No, she's sleeping with Harvey Keitel's character, and he's a mob
That's
boss.
why he owned the club. He owned that casino. That's right.
And then he's married. She's the mistress. I mean, that's one of the few movies where you hear about Whoopi being the mistress, because then after that she came out, right? But she's always looked like Whoopi. But I think in this movie she's dressed more like a nun, but she's acting like.
Okay, first off, her
Whoopi.
lounge singer hair, huge.
Yeah. When they
Huge.
first show her and like
Yeah.
singing, I was like, that's a huge head of hair that they put.
Where were her eyebrows?
Part of her hair at this point. It was
You know,
all
what? I didn't
connected.
actually think about looking for that because I noticed that in some movies, she doesn't have eyebrows at all, or
Yeah.
she doesn't have eyebrows at all.
Yeah, no, she didn't have them here either.
I guess you're not gonna go back and
Yeah, but
and
so
watch
what,
the
so
still,
what,
so I don't
what
know.
happens in the movie
Like,
is,
they're there.
so the story of the movie is she witnesses her boyfriend, Harvey Keitel, kill somebody and runs and then reports it to the cops. Cops put her in witness protection, but in a place where
Woof.
he would never find her, which would be a convent or a church with nuns.
Yeah, the cop's name was in real life was Bill Dunn, I think.
None.
Bill Nunn.
None. Okay, whatever. He's dead though, right? He died.
He played Robbie Robertson in Spider-Man.
First of all, he's Radio from Do the Right Thing.
There was only one radio, and it's Cuba Gooding Jr.
No, he was Radio. I forgot his whole name was, but they called him Radio because in Do the Right Thing when he got choked out.
because he had a radio.
I think yeah, he got choked out in that movie, right? And
By a radio.
Do the Right Thing. No, by a cop and Do the Right Thing.
The cop holding
That's like
a
the
radio.
first thing I ever saw him in.
No, I just remember him as Robbie Robertson from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He knew Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man, or he knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man. Secretly, he knew. So they put Dolores in witness protection at a nunnery, at a convent, at a church.
Nunnery.
I don't know.
Is
Is
that
that
what
what
they're
it is? I don't know. A nursery for old ladies.
Convent.
A convent. It's a church.
Nunnery.
It's a church, a nunnery.
Funny.
And so they put her there with the promise that they're going to give a big donation to the church. That's pretty much where she finds her place and finds, I guess, like a family with them. But I think it's the connections that she makes with just the core group of the nuns, right? The older lady, the one that was a choir director at first.
Yeah.
Again, the voice of one of the gargoyles from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I guess you said she's been in like a whole bunch of movies.
Yeah. She's got
giant
147 credits.
It's a lot of movies. And then going all the way back to like old school, like you said Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, Abbott and Costello.
You know, just a quick off topic. You know what I like to watch? When you bring Abbott and Costello in, do you guys ever go on YouTube and watch some of these like the Three Stooges like accidents where they really get
No.
hurt? Have you ever
The
seen those
bloopers?
videos?
No, I haven't seen
No.
those bloopers.
Go on YouTube and there's like videos.
Man,
of where they,
you're fucked up. You're just like, do you ever just go look at them get hurt
yeah.
on video?
I mean,
man,
Big
those guys
fan.
are stupid.
and
Big
like,
fan of the crate challenge.
there's there's one where they
You
show,
know what? I'd be down to do that, and then after I see those videos, I'm like,
There's
Yeah,
one
no,
where-
you'll fall off the second.
oh no, I'll go through one. You know, it's like, you go, oh, I'm wearing my shoes now. What's going on?
There's I mean you're
Ascension.
already just the head detective from Living Color. That's
Yeah,
how
no,
short
basically.
you are anyway.
Yeah. Fuck you.
So
Forgot about.
no, so if you ever watch those, like there's ones where they show like Larry actually gets stabbed in the forehead by a pen, Mo breaking his ribs, finishing the scene with broken ribs and then passing out.
Oh, yeah?
Mo like walking in.
Slightly.
Curly getting
not
Curly getting a concussion. That's Curly, but it's Curly getting
know.
a concussion. If you watch those videos, it's crazy. They're not that long, but there's a lot of bloopers where they not even bloopers. They're actually in the movie where they got hurt in real life. They used those
really?
scenes. Yeah, I was just watching it because you brought up like Abbott and Costello. I kind of want to see if they have any of those Abbott and Costello bloopers like that.
They didn't really have too many like pratfalls, did they?
Abbott and
I
Costello?
don't remember. I don't remember a lot of. I don't remember Abbott Costello having a lot of those like physical comedy like issues.
No.
Probably.
They were more like like quips.
Yeah, because the Three Stooges were more.
Physical. There's more
Physical
physical comedy.
comedy,
Yeah.
And they really got hurt when you watch those videos. It's
And
crazy.
then they got financially screwed. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they got
By the last stooge. What was his name?
Champ,
No.
Curly
Shemp-
Joe.
Curly Joe,
I think it was.
Shemp actually was one of the first.
He was one of the
couple
brothers. He was.
Yeah.
He was
Harpo?
before Curly. Shemp.
Yeah, he came
'Cause
out
he's Mo's
before,
brother. He's one
yeah.
of the brothers.
it's not Harpo, right? Harpo.
but they made their success with Curly. Curly
No,
got
it's
out.
'cause Shemp
Shemp
quit.
came in,
Shemp
then-
quit.
but they
Shemp quit, and then they brought in Curly, and then Curly had a stroke, and then they brought Shemp back.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, they found the true success, the bigger successes there with Curly
Well, yeah.
than it did. Then afterwards,
That's
when
the
they,
but that's the
it just
iconic.
added on.
But that's the iconic group that you see, like
Yeah.
Mo, Larry, and Curly. You don't never really hear people say the iconic group, like the Three Stooges, Mo, Larry, and
Champ.
Champ.
I like Shemp.
You know, or Curly Joe. You know, you just
Yeah,
hear
no.
Curly.
Those then the other ones, yeah, were like
Yeah.
there was two other
And
ones.
then a Frankenstein and Dracula and then Wolfman.
Yeah.
They all
But-
met.
But yeah, no,
Whoopi Goldberg.
But that's the crazy thing to
Speaking
to
of
know that-
comedy, not Whoopi Goldberg.
Not Whoopi
but
Goldberg.
go ahead.
But Sister Act surprisingly has funny scenes in it. But I think the funny scenes in it are not really are not Whoopi. It's the nuns. It's like Kathy
Yeah,
and
it's-
Jimmy. It's the older.
yeah.
Especially the way was it the older lady, the gargoyle from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know her name.
Is it Mary
Wilkes.
in the movie?
Yeah, what's her name
The
in the
movie, it's Mary Lazarus.
Mary Lazarus. Well, look at that. She's super old. No wonder they called her Lazarus.
You're fucked
Mary
up.
Wicks. Her real name was Mary Wicks.
Yeah, so like her attitude is I think one of the funny things to me in the movie. The way she delivers like her
Yeah,
lines.
she looks like she's a shit talker. Like what?
Yeah.
Fuck. Like,
I mean, she
might
does
have a
kind of
catch-
without cursing. She does it. Like
Yeah.
she talks smack about like this is hell. You know, I liked it when I was in my old church where you know we'd walk around barefoot, and it was like old school, no electricity. I was like,
What?
yeah, you
And
don't
we
remember
never
talking about that?
complained.
And no one
That's
ever,
the story she told
Yeah,
me?
she tells a story like that.
something like that.
But like I think a lot of the funny scenes come with her, and then Kathy and Jimmy's character, who was super positive. She's always positive and really loud, especially when they sing. Even though what was the name of the mousy one, the one that's very quiet?
Mary Robert. They were all Marys.
They were all
Yeah.
married. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't even catch that they were all married.
Yeah, because
But-
Kathy's Jimmy, she was Mary Patrick.
And then then Dame what's her name? Maggie Smith was what?
Mother Superior jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, strike.
Yee. Yee.
Whoops.
They're gonna mute us for that one. Michael Jackson's estate is gonna charge us for just that little piece. No,
I didn't even think about that.
they were all like that's the thing. They were all like very enjoyable, but I think that to me the standouts were definitely
The way they used them, they blended them so nicely not to overdo it each one.
yeah. And then
And you didn't get sick and tired of Kathy and Jimmy's voice. You didn't get tired of like the little mousy one. And it got close though. It got close with Jimmy, but
yeah,
then,
but
the other ones,
they knew what they had a
it's
fine
good.
line with that.
Yeah, they knew how to blend them in, and they worked it out well because they wanted to focus on the character of Sister Mary Clarence and her situation, and then her getting to know everybody. So when she got to know everybody, it's like you got to know them too, and that kind of helped ease everything in.
And I think that's the whole strength of this movie versus the second one. Like this one, it's not really carried by Whoopi, and you're not expecting Whoopi to be
yeah, because you don't have to anymore.
exactly like you don't need her to carry the movie and have the Whoopi Goldberg comedy. The comedy is actually built in with the rest of the supporting cast. Yeah.
It's just the awkwardness of the youth with the older singer.
Yeah.
That's just that awkwardness is what makes the comedy, or I guess the relationship between the characters. Plus, it's more of a platform to bring out what's her name? Lauren Hill and
That's the
and,
second one. And I
Jennifer Love
again,
Hewitt.
again, I didn't really care for the
Or
second.
sorry,
I don't care
Jennifer
for the.
Love Pfefferman.
I don't really care for the second one. I think the first one really did a good job at showing the character and really like showing how the change in music brought in more people to the church and more.
Well, I know. I
community
only mentioned
outreach and all
because you
that.
mentioned it. I
You
just,
know, and I know. Like I know that's the only few times that Lauren Hill actually showed up for stuff. Was in Sister Act 2 apparently.
Damn.
But no, but
But you guys saw AJ Johnson too, right?
Who?
From House Party.
yeah,
Shireen?
that's the thing. I had to Google it because I was like, she looks very familiar. Looks
Yeah.
very familiar. And then I was like, is it in Living Color? And then I Googled it, and she was in House
Oh,
Party.
the girl dancing outside.
Yeah, dancing with
Teaching her how to dance?
Whoopi and
Inside the
Kathy
bar
Najimy.
too.
Yeah, she's in the bar. She dances with Kathy Najimy when they're
Her.
doing it. And but it's the thing. The thing about it is and also another character in the movie is the music. The music is good. The soundtrack that they chose
the
for
way
it,
they found how to use those those songs and blend them in. It as I was watching, all I kept remembering was Faith Plus One, and
South
What
Park.
is that?
South Park.
South Park.
Oh, I don't know.
That's when Cartman got made his own Christian rock band, so he can
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But
So all
I
he
gotta
did
look
is
that
he's got like songs that existed, and took instead of just substituted the word baby for Jesus.
You know, that's a real thing too. A lot of
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of stuff like that. It's a real thing where they
Yeah,
take
that's-
secular music and make it into like Christian music.
just by
Yeah, basically.
substituting.
Certain words.
words.
I've even heard like a "Thrill Is Gone" cover. I'm not kidding.
Oh, I gotta hear it.
But I think another big character in the movie is the music because of how catchy it is. Not just the songs that the choir sings, but the songs that they use in the movie. Like, was it that "Rescue Me" song? That's just a good song. Like a lot of songs
Yeah.
that they have are just good songs. They chose
Aretha.
Yeah,
Aretha.
they chose real good songs for this movie. Don't even start with Aretha because the Jennifer Hudson movie.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah,
And
yeah. We'll talk about
was
it
it?
another day.
No. Was it a
no,
plus
no,
or
no,
negative?
because I probably
Yeah.
now
Plus
I
or
really
negative?
don't
You
want to
can't.
watch
You
it.
can't just
It's not great, but it
Is
is.
it
It does take liberties. I feel that.
Is it free anywhere?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Oh,
yet.
so then I'll wait.
Yeah, it's not free anywhere yet. It's still.
I mean, I could watch it in theaters. And,
Should rather watch the Aretha documentary.
Yeah, that one was it the one about the gospel album? She
Yeah,
did?
the gospel. album,
Yeah, and I hear that that's way better. It's definitely way better. But no,
Wait, is she at least good as Aretha?
she's all right.
I know the story, but they took a lot of liberties with it.
She's all right.
Made her seem like she's like some angel. She was really a total bitch.
Yeah, she's
But-
all right. Watch Vacation Friends though. Garbage.
Oh, I saw that.
Garbage.
Another one that's garbage.
Yeah, like that's
That's
Lil
with,
Rel
John
and-
Cena,
Lil
right?
Rel and John Cena. Yeah.
Is
I
that
was-
free anywhere?
No.
It's on Hulu.
Oh, it is
On
on Hulu,
Hulu,
right?
oh.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
garbage.
No, it's not.
I
It's
didn't think it
actually
was
not
that-
free 'cause
didn't
I
think it was
pay for
that.
Hulu.
I think it was. I don't think it was that. It was good at all. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't find
It had-
anything
Yeah,
funny in it.
I'm not interested.
I wasn't.
It just made me realize that hey, I think John Cena in real life. I mean, I think he really has a thing in his contract that says I have to show my ass, or be like shirtless for most of this movie.
I think this is the second movie he's shown his butt in.
With Trainwreck,
Blockers.
this one. I think
he
Blockers
showed-
showed
I
his
think
butt
he
too.
showed his butt. He had a tube up his butt. He was butt chugging
Oh.
in Blockers, but did he show his butt in Blockers?
But they didn't show it. Are you
I
sure?
don't think so.
Because he shows his ass a lot.
Ozzy can watch it. Ozzy can rewatch
see-
it and tell. and
I've
come
seen
back
a
to
lot
us.
of his ass. It's
He's
weird.
he's our Mr. Skin.
Yeah, he's all skin.
Ball skin.
Yeah. No, but overall, I
Mr.
mean,
Scroat.
but like the music in it is really good, and I think they got a good villain with Harvey Keitel. Definitely with Harvey Keitel.
Harvey
But-
Keitel.
I mean, he's barely in it.
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
he's in the movie
Like
for
10 minutes, maybe.
But what he's in the movie for is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
He is the villain, right?
Well,
They had to
it's-
have a villain in it.
It's Harvey Keitel.
Yeah. It's
It don't matter what
a
he
young,
do.
a young
younger,
ish.
not young.
Not young. He's not young like in like one of the. I know there was a movie where he had long hair and he was young, and I forgot. I already forgot.
All I know is this, the first scene he's in.
He's hanging.
He's in a
down.
hotel room, shirtless, trying to put his tank top on, looking ripped. I was like, really, bro?
I mean,
Come on.
Yeah, dude, you see those abs?
Yeah, he was ripped. He was pretty ripped for a guy in his 50s.
He was probably in his, he was probably in his
40s,
50s.
50s?
at that
I don't
time.
know.
He was probably in his 50s at that time.
Nah,
Yeah.
60s, maybe 60s.
That was before going vegan.
Because he was
a thing.
like definitely when he was in Be Cool, he was definitely like older at that point,
Oh yeah, he was older.
and he didn't look this buff. He was in shape,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm glad he didn't hang dong in this movie.
I don't think there's enough camera for that.
There's certain movies you can hang dong in. Sister Act is probably not one of them.
You mean like the pianist? Oh no, sorry, the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain movies.
Harvey's Wiener.
Yeah, certain movies you can, but not this one, not as much. But over,
Him and Milton Berle would fight it out for a while.
but even though he's
Now it's like him and Sacha Baron, right?
Bro, nobody even knows who
know.
Milton Berle is anymore.
Look it up. Him and RuPaul. He was pissed.
yeah. No, but even though Harvey Keitel was not in the he's not in the movie. His presence kind of looms because he is the villain. That's the reason why she's in hiding, because he's after her. Of course, she is his ex-mistress, now wants her dead because she went and she squealed to the cops. You know, there's a whole sub story of
Hey, if he wouldn't have given her his wife's jacket, it's she wouldn't have been there.
yeah.
Would have been
Yeah,
a
just-
different story.
Yeah, but still breakup. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but overall, I think
Still a homewrecker.
yeah, true. I mean, didn't really wreck anything because the wife.
I mean, is she really? I mean, it was probably like a bunch more.
Yeah, she's probably not the
'Cause-
only one, but still.
Yeah, I mean,
Still.
she's probably the only hanger on. Most of the other ones just kind of said, "I'm sorry, let's go." Boom, 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 boom.
No, but overall, it really is an enjoyable movie with the comedy of the dumb like henchmen that Harvey Keitel has,
Yeah.
the nuns, the comedy the nuns bring, the situation comedy, the fact that she's technically a fish out of water, and they show at the very beginning they show her having no respect for nuns at the beginning when she's a kid.
Yeah.
You know, and then ultimately by the end of the movie finding her place with the nuns and having all respect for them at that point. The movie just it's just a lot. It's fun. It's funner than it's a lot more fun than I thought it was when I watched it.
Telling you,
a long
I was
time ago.
upset when I started watching it, and I don't know, like midway through, I was like, all right, I don't mind.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's not a movie that by all means is the greatest, but it's enjoyable. It's fun. It's a place and time where it worked having Whoopi as a nun. And what do I want to see a third one? Yeah, if you give me more of what the first one is. They're gonna have one. They're gonna have a third one coming up on Disney Plus. So I'll watch it. But as long as it's more akin to the first movie, not more of the second one. I don't want to see.
Well, the
them
problem
doing
is if they do a
second one.
third, they are gonna go towards more like the second than the third, just to find a way to move, to kind of connect to people, because they've had like High School Musical and the series and the movie, the series and whatever they've done those. So if you do a Sister Act thing, you can the easiest way to put her in there in that situation, make her a music director for a high school. Okay, like that's the easiest way to do it.
No, but
That'll
the whole point.
that'll basically write itself.
No, but the whole
and
point
you won't
is
really have to use her the whole time.
No, but the whole point of Sister Act is the whole nun aspect. It's sister.
Yo, I know.
Act, right? So
But
you can't
she'll
have
be-
her, you
again-
can't have her as a teacher at a school.
Well,
You still have to
weird
have
thing-
the
what was she
church in
in
there.
part two? What was she in part two? Music director at a high school.
Is she?
It was
I don't
Catholic,
know. I don't
a
remember the
Catholic
second-
high school,
I don't
but
remember the
still,
second one.
yeah, it's Saint Bart's of Luke, whatever. I don't know what it's called.
So you're
But-
essentially you're saying that the third part has to be like the sequel. Same
It's
story. with
it's literally the easiest way to put it in there. And if you do it as a movie,
Yeah, I don't wanna watch
it basically writes itself. If you do it as a
it's-
series, it writes itself like crazy.
if it's what you're saying, I will not watch it.
Well, it's the easiest way to do it
I
because
still,
you really
if
can
that's,
have her
if
be.
that's if that's the case, that I will not watch it. I'll just stick
Can
to.
can
I'll
you see Whoop? Can
I'll
you see
still watch the
Whoopi
first
now?
one.
Can you see Whoopi now get up and like, lead a thing
Move
without
and move?
without,
Yeah, she was
without
like,
her
move
her
without,
knees or
move
something like
without
that?
farting on the View. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably.
She'll do it via Zoom. It's fine.
It's fine. We'll figure something out. But I mean, if it's more akin to that, I wouldn't want to watch it. I don't think I would want to. I would stick to just watching the original Sister Act, not watch the second one, and I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, me too. I'm done.
Because this movie on its own, it's fine. I don't need to watch a sequel. I know I don't like the sequel.
Plus, when was the last time that Whoopi made a movie?
It's been a while.
Wasn't
I
what
think-
was that movie? The
I-
T-Rex movie?
I was talking about my coworker about that too. I was like,
The
that,
movie
where
with
she's a
Whoopi,
cop.
she's a cop, and then her partner,
partner is the T-Rex?
T-Rex. You've never seen that movie?
No.
Or I've seen the box of it. I forgot what it's called. Hold on.
Oh, I've seen clips. I can't
you
remember.
gotta look
Is it
up.
called
Yeah,
T-Rex?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Detective Rex.
No.
No, hold on, I shouldn't think of it. No, I think it has Rex in it though.
It's Theodore Rex. That's what the movie's called.
Theodore
Theodore
Rex.
Rex.
Oh,
And it's the
What
special
Disney?
effect.
Is
Hold
that
on.
Disney movie?
Probably.
But the special effects of the T-Rex, if you liked the dinosaur TV show back in the day, that's the special effects they use on Theodore Rex.
I love that show. You tripping?
Good show.
That show's phenomenal.
That was a good show.
It's the same sort of special effects they used on that one, on that show.
Hey, Bobby
Jim
Boy,
Henson?
how's it going? Hey.
Isn't that Jim Henson?
But I believe it was
Yeah.
it had to have been because
dinosaur,
he
yeah.
did the dinosaurs, yeah.
Well, I don't think he did. I think his.
I mean, the
his
company did,
people,
right?
Yeah.
It's my company. He did it. We got together and make some dinosaurs. Yeah. Make them like this.
With a bucket on his
And
head.
it's a new line movie, not a Disney movie.
A new line, see? And the
New
bucket
Line.
on his head.
Yeah. It says New Line. But yeah, Theodore Rex. Check that one out if you like Whoopi Goldberg and
Well,
dinosaurs.
this was coming off the. She already had all the success with the Jumping Jack Flash movies, which
That was like way
Color-
before
Color
that.
Purple. Color
um,
Purple.
the Color was
the-
way before that too.
the-
I think, but
The greatest comedy ever made, The Color Purple. Is that what you're trying to say? We're talking about comedies.
like,
Like,
great comedies yet.
Jumping
No,
Jack
she was good in that.
Flash.
She was
Jumping
really
Jack
good in that.
Flash and Color Purple.
I love Jim Jack. Was it something Beauty? Angel Beauty, White Beauty, something like that. Either way, she had a lot of movies. She played cops, and she was actually really good in those movies. But
In the
because she
80s.
was actually not, just like in this, she's not the comedy, but she's put in comedic situations, and that's why her movies tend to work. Plus, there's not discount the fact that she can act. Like even though this movie is not the best, like
No, I'm not taking anything away from her.
oh yeah, she could.
She
throw,
wasn't
like-
good at stand up, but the acting was good.
Yeah, I'm not into her stand up.
Yeah, she was.
But I mean, I
I
wasn't-
never thought her stand up was good.
Like I wasn't too into
You
Robin
mean-
Williams either.
I think you were talking about Fatal Beauty.
He had moments.
Fatal
Fatal
Beauty.
Beauty. There you go. But yeah, it's all about cool.
Or even Billy Crystal.
They see the thing is both of them they have
City
they all have
Slickers?
that storytelling kind of
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of comedy, and it's not for everybody. But when it hits, they have moments. They don't carry the whole thing because they talk way too much. It's like a TED talk that has a joke here and there.
Yeah, I think the last Billy Crystal one I saw was where he was talking about baseball.
Was he marvelous? Marvelous, right? Marvelous.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
no gracias.
In 1 year, she did 8 movies.
What?
From 94 to 95, she did 8 movies. One with Ray Liotta, if you remember that one, Karina. Then she did The Lion King, obviously, one of the hyenas.
Mufasa, Mufasa,
Oscar
Mufasa.
award-winning Theodore Rex. The Little Rascals.
Was
Page
it
Master.
Rex?
Oh, that's
W?
right. She played Buckwheat's mom, but she cameoed. She didn't play it.
You took it away from me.
Huh?
I was gonna say, was it Rex? WRECK.
Boys on the Side, and then
Boys on the Side. That's
she was in
right.
Boys on the
That's
Side.
not a bad movie.
And then Moonlight and Valentino.
Didn't bother seeing that one.
I don't think anyone.
So,
did. I don't remember.
so what? Let's see. Moonlight Ventil did not see. Did not see.
John Bon
Pinocchio,
Jovi's in that. That's all I know. That's all I remember.
Oh, now I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
no. Jersey.
I mean, you're better off watching Theodore Rex.
Jersey, stand up. No, you should watch the ref. Oh no, not the ref. God, what's the stupid
Where
the
she played
associate?
where
The
she-
associate.
is that what
When
it's called?
when she's the head coach of the Knicks.
Oh
Weird.
yeah.
If
How
I
do
want
you
to
not-
watch a good Whoopi Goldberg movie, I'll watch Ghost.
Hey, you watch Jumping Jack Flash. Tell me you don't like that movie.
Ghost it
I
is.
do.
Ghost it
I
is.
do like Ghost. It's not a bad
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, but it's not a her movie. You know, it's like saying,
Exactly.
hey, you know what my favorite show is with Whoopi Goldberg in it? Star Trek: Next Generation.
She was in the TV show.
Yeah,
she had a
was in
couple.
Star
She had a
Trek.
couple shows.
I thought
a
she was
couple
in the
episodes.
movie. I don't know. I thought she was in the movies.
Mm-mm.
Yeesh.
Or watch Hollywood Squares when she brought it back.
Whoopi Goldberger for the block and the win.
Good one. And was not funny.
Oh yeah.
Just watch
It's-
Bogus with her and Haley Joel Osment. And I think the one you were talking about, The Associate, she had two movies that were kind of the same, right? Or is this the same movie? That's weird. They have it listed as two things: Eddie, which is the basketball one,
That's
Okay,
the
they
basketball
got
one.
one,
Yeah.
and then
okay,
The
okay.
Associate, which is
The basketball one.
the one about the stock market,
Okay.
and then Ghost of Mississippi. Isn't that the one about
Wow,
the
that
lion?
that went completely.
That's what she did. I don't know. Those are the movies that she did.
I
That's
was
the
like,
range, baby. That's the range.
Wait. She dated Frank Langella.
and Ted Danson. Famously, Ted
Yeah,
Danson.
well, she got him in trouble.
No, he got himself in trouble.
no. Because she told him it was okay.
Yeah, she gave him a thumbs up. I was like, all right. It's like, honey, Dad, how come you told me my pants are down? No.
Wasn't that for a Friars roast?
I can't remember what it was, but I remember it was a huge deal. It's like, did
Yeah.
he paint half his face? That's
It was
crazy.
all of it.
It's like, who told him he can do that? Whoopi.
Yeah.
So again,
You know,
watch,
people went, fucking Whoopi. God.
again,
I
watch
could be
the
pissed at him for a second there.
watch the first Sister Act. Check out Theodore Rex. Definitely watch Ghost. Right, these are like musts for Whoopi Goldberg fans.
Well, Color Purple was her like breakout for everybody to know that I can act.
That was more
Yeah.
Oprah, right?
No, wasn't
No,
more.
isn't
It was
Oprah
her.
in
She's
there?
the main character.
Isn't
Yeah.
Oprah in that movie?
She is, but no, it's,
baby's gone.
I think Whoopi's character is the main one. That movie is good.
It's a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Steven Spielberg. Right?
Spielberg.
Mhm.
Spielberg.
Spielberg. But
I'm just waiting for him. I'm just waiting for him to fuck
Speaking
up.
of
West Side Story for some
T-Rexes,
reason.
definitely check out Theodore Rex though. New Line Cinema.
Spielberg.
Spielberg.
Theodore Rex.
Yeah, same thing. T-Rex, look, Jurassic Park, Spielberg. It all
Yeah,
works.
what is
Well,
it?
that
It
all
took you
works.
a long-
I'm
all
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to put like aliens into another like movie. Because he likes
Yes.
aliens.
On that note, guys,
He likes aliens.
Sister Act, Disney Plus. It's enjoyable. Check it out.
Well, the fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to
Like,
figure a way to
thumbs
end
up.
this.
Sister Act.
I want you to stop talking. I'm trying to end this as much as I can. No, but on that note, guys, this has been a good episode. Make sure you guys.
I don't know about that, but
That thumbs up was so aggressive.
How dare you? Make sure you guys
Mm.
like
this
and
was a good
subscribe.
episode.
Follow us. Follow us on Twitter at the Screen Squad Podcast.
Huh?
Like and
Oh, yeah.
subscribe. Comment. Let us know if there's any other movies you want us to talk about, or if you just want Ozzy to shut up. I know I do a lot of the time.
That's not gonna happen.
I know. That's the sad part.
That never happens.
But definitely catch us again next week when we'll talk
All right,
about
cool.
Theodore
I'm awesome.
Rex. No, I don't know.
Another old
I don't know what
movie.
we'll talk about.
Hey, are we watching? Are we talking about Shang-Chi next week?
On that note, guys, we'll see you guys next week.